At 9 o'clock this morning, and he said that Zeke Elliott has privately said he's holding out of training camp unless he gets a new contract. The Cowboys have now focused on giving Zeke this new deal, largely because they don't have to. They have more immediate needs, taking care of Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, Byron Jones, possibly. We all know that stuff. Dak and Amari are set to become free agents next year. Zeke has 2 years remaining on his rookie deal. And Florio says if Zeke intends to hold out, he's smart. Get your money before they run you into the ground like DeMarco Murray and capitalize on being the guy that has to carry the offense. Charles Robinson, also our buddy from Yahoo Sports, who may be joining us at 8 o'clock this morning, says the relationship isn't this nasty yet. Zeke is going to use this week to gauge how far the contract talks go. All right? Mm-hmm. If it doesn't go well this week, then things could go sideways and get ugly real fast. Now, the Cowboys are, as Michael Gallup would say, scheduled to report to Camp in Oxnard on July 26th. What radio station is going to be out there every single day with all the shows? That would be us. All of our shows are going to be out there. And Zeke apparently has to report by August 6th. Why?
If he doesn't report by August 6th, according to Charles Robinson, he fails to accrue a 4th year of service time. And the importance of that is if he fails to report by August 6th, he cannot sit out and hold out during 2020. Because he would not become an unrestricted free agent.
And he can't have a year chopped off his current deal to get to free agency faster.
Correct.
So people yesterday were killing Florio saying, whoa, Mike, a week holdout, big whoop, dude. Way to threaten, way to scare the team. You're going to be sitting out for a week. Well, July 26th to August 6th would be an attempt at a statement still.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks almost. So yeah. It's an attempt at a statement. It's not a great statement. I don't know what kind of leverage he has financially because it's so far away from his contract date. We're 2 years away. It's not like this is the 5th year, where he has maybe a little bit more leverage. Maybe he doesn't. But they're 2 years away. And the Cowboys know this. They probably know this rule.
Here are the three options, according to Charles. Zeke sits out of camp and digs in for a prolonged holdout. Zeke sits out the start of camp but reports by August 6th, keeping him on track for unrestricted free agency in a couple years. And option number 3, reports for camp under his current deal and continues to press for an extension.
Well, y'all know what this is about. I guess the majority overrules. You know that saying where majority overrules. Too many people are saying it. I was hoping and wishing and praying that it was fake news, but just too many people, too many sources out there are saying the same thing. When you hear a rumor, at school back in the day, and everybody knows about it. Everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody has their hands up, and they witnessed and said they heard the same thing. 9 times out of 10, it's true. So, looks like the Ezekiel Elliott holdout is true. I guess it is what it is. There's nothing that we can do about it. I didn't think he had the the ammunition to do it, despite the situation that he's in and kind of still in because of the charges being pressed against him from the Las Vegas security guard. And I didn't see this coming. I don't think any of us saw this coming. But I guess when you kind of look at it, the situation, he does deserve to get paid. He's been the leading rusher for 2-3 years. Well, would have been 3 if he wouldn't have, got suspended in 2017. Ezekiel has been the workhorse for this team. Like, seriously. I know it's a team thing. It's 11 guys on the field at the same time. Offensive line really matters. That's where I always preach the offensive line. That's where a football team starts. But Ezekiel Elliott is arguably the best back in the league right now. Kind of going neck and neck with Gurley. And he's been very consistent, when on the field. No doubt about it. No argument. No debating that. I don't know. I don't know how to feel right now. It is what it is. It's just kind of tough going into training camp. Is in less than 2 weeks away. I believe they head out to Oxnard on the 26th of this month. And that's 10 days from now. What's today, the 16th? Yeah, that's less than 2 weeks away. So, I guess him holding out a training camp. You can look at this. I can look at this in different ways. Does he want to hold out because he doesn't feel like going to training camp? And training camp's brutal. Training camp's hard on the body. It gets you ready. These guys don't do anything. A lot of these guys don't do anything all off season. Well, all I think season. And they kind of wait till the last minute to start training, kind of like summertime in school. You party, you play, you go outside all summer, and then right at the end you start wanting to read books and do math problems and stuff. It's too late now. It's time to go back to school. But I don't know. But he does deserve his money. Do I want him to hold out? No, because I think every Dallas Cowboy on this team needs the proper training to get ready for the upcoming season. Y'all saw what happened to us last year against the season opener against Carolina at Carolina. We got our asses handed to us because we were ill-prepared. We weren't ready. That was kind of like our preseason game. Not making any excuses. I'm just, stating the facts. We were not physically or mentally ready for that game because a lot of guys didn't play in the preseason because they're scared of injury. But like I always say, if you don't start that car all winter, it's going to drag, or it might not start at all come summertime. So that's my philosophy on that situation. But anyway, guys, that's all I got right now. It looks like the majority rules once again on this topic, on this subject about Ezekiel Elliott holding out for training camp until he gets his money. I guess he feels like I need to get paid too. Dak's about to get paid. There's rumors of Amari Cooper, getting paid. There's a lot of good talent on this team, so why not take advantage while I can? He's 23 years old. Ezekiel Elliott. I've read that he could get 2 paydays. He can get a big time payday when he's 23. What if he gets a 4-year deal? He'll just be 27 years old. The lifespan of a running back is 30 years old, 31, give or take, whoever it is, and what kind of shape they're in, and how well they taken care of their bodies and the wear and tear throughout their early career. And then, he could get, maybe traded or get another, medium-sized payday, you know, when he's 27, 28 years old. So it's happened before, you know. But we'll see how this is going to iron out. I'm pretty sure a lot of different stories are going to come out today. A lot of different videos and a lot of different points of view. You know, my point of view isn't the only thing that matters. I may be 100% wrong. I may be 100% right. I may be right in the middle, you know. Y'all know I don't mind being wrong. So I was wanting to be wrong about this situation, but it looks like sources prove me right, you know, until otherwise. But right now, guys, I got to go in here to work and, you know, get my day started. So hopefully it'll be something a little positive, you know, during the day or maybe afterwards. But that's all I got, guys. Make sure y'all stay prayed up and cowboyed up, because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Like I always say, holla back at your boy.
And the only thing else